Shalom. Real Hebrew Israelites coming in weekend. We count prophesying the downfall of America and this society. Starting off on all praise to Yahweh Shem Shabbat Kakodash. Yahweh is the truly powerful name with the word ignorant calls God or Jehovah. Yahweh Shai is the truly powerful name with the word ignorant calls Jesus. By Hashem is the name of Kakodash, Holy Spirit. Literally translated Spirit Holy. I want to get double honors to my elders and apostles, great millstone, rule well and teach well, and being a great example to us younger brothers. And peace and blessed to all full elect, Lord, I'm part of that number. I'm the brother Kudar from the GMS Branch Chicago. We'll come back another video. And this video is going to be entitled, E is still here. You know, and E, just a short version of how we say Esau. You know, we just being discreet because YouTube has these algorithms. When you say certain words, they'll chop your channel, all right, or give you a strike. Okay, but I seen this the brother Hezekiah, in Texas had made a video about Esau still here. You know, I just want to put my little spiritual 2 cents in it, all right, because he had seen a picture that said, if you call white people Edomites, there's something wrong with you. But ain't nothing wrong with calling them Edomites because they're Edomites, man. All right, that's their biblical name. There's no such thing as black or white as a black or white person. And just a disclaimer, this is not a hate video. This is a educational video. All right, I have to put that out there so they won't take this video down. Yahweh Razadi, keep it up. Genesis 25 and 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins of her womb, and that was Jacob and Esau. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. All right. And the reason why they didn't explain Jacob's color, because he looked normal. You know, he had melanin. But Esau came out pale, red, hairy. All right. And after that came his brother out. His hand took Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him. All right, 20, 40, 60. So he was 60. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. Okay. Of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Now, what race do you know? What people do you know? Put themselves and put their mark themselves in deer pits to catch certain animals. All right, who does that? I'm gonna let you answer that, because if I do it, they gonna take this damn video. But yeah, man. Who's always taking them pictures? All right, with it was this one little girl. All right, she had a giraffe heart in her mouth, man. And a giraffe, the big ass giraffe was on the floor. She had her feet on the giraffe, man. Who goes over there and kills and shoots for sport, man? Hundreds of animals, man. He's a cunning hunter, man. His blessing was the sword. He's good with the sword, man. All right, and the sword is any killing instrument. And a modern day common sword is the gun today, man. All right. And Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. All right. Esau was about action, man. Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Now let's get this word plain. Genesis 25. Because this describes Jake to a T, man. All right. I put Exodus 25, so I can. Genesis 25. I'm really hoping they don't take this video down, but this is Genesis 25, and all right, the Hebrew word thumb. All right, it says perfect, complete, one who lacks nothing in physical strength and beauty. So you lacking nothing in beauty and strength, and that's Israelites, man. That's Jacob. All right, an ordinary, quiet sort of person, complete, morally innocent, having integrity, man. One who is morally and ethically pure. All right, that's what plain means. All right, and it says plain dwelling in tents. All right, you can take that literal as well, because Jake is literally always chilling, man. All right, you ask Jake what they doing, they chilling. Okay, and I'm gonna read on down for edificational purposes. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. All right. Therefore was his name called Edom, and Edom means red. Adam, I believe it's Adam. And Jacob says, "Sell me this day thy birthright." You know, that was the point. All right, he sold his birthright for a morsel of meat. You know, it was uncooked. All right. Let me go to Hebrews 12:16. Let there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So he sold his birthright, man, and it was meant for us. All right, it was meant for Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. All right, that birthright was meant for us. No matter how he got it, it was meant for us, man. You know, the Lord had a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. You know, not with Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. Okay. And who eats that raw? Who eats raw meat, man? Who does that? You know. Yeah, you have people of our nation that do that, but who and other nations as well, such as Moab and Ammon, you know, they're dirty ass. But who's the majority that does that? All right, Esau, you know, so-called white people, man. Ecclesiastes 4:16. There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in them. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit. There's no end of all the people, man. You know, every 18 nations of scriptures are here today, man. All right, and they of course they call different names. All right, labeled by this so-called white man. All right. Yeah, man. There's no end to a people, so no person can just no race and just get exterminated, man. You know, of course Esau will after them 1,000 years of slavery. All right, but let me get Revelation 13:3. But as of right now, there's no nation of the 18 nations that's exterminated, man. They're all here today, man. Whether they have their biblical, what are they called by their biblical names right now or not. All right, Revelation 13:3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. Now this is talking about when they got in power after the Renaissance period. All right, you had the bubonic plague, what they call the Black Death, killed 2/3 of the population over there in Europe, and those are our people in power, man. All right, Jake was at war with each other. All right, you had if you go back to history, the fall of Constantinople, which those was Jake's, you know, in 1453, was conquered by Mehmed the Conqueror. He was a sultan. He was a Turk. He was an Edomite Turk, man. That's why a lot of those people, when Apostle Hall first brought out, you know, a lot of those people in Turkey are Edomites. I didn't understand it until I really got into the history, man. All right, Edomite Muslims, man. All right, but it's not called Constantinople no more. It's called Istanbul, Turkey, man. I believe that's the capital of Turkey. All right, then you had the last stronghold, Muslim Moor stronghold of Granada in 1492 was taken over, man. All right, Queen Elizabeth and King Ferdinand. Then they say Columbus to the Americas. Hey, this is all prophecy, man. All right. Let's get Revelation 6:3. When he had power when he had opened when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red. All right, and horse represents power, and power is given to him that said thereof to take peace from the earth. Or who's taking peace from the earth? Proverbs 29:2. All right, who's in power? Who's in all the power positions, man? Not the puppets. Who's really in the power position, man? The elites. The Rothschilds, the Bakers, the Rockefellers, man. All right, and etc. So they're really controlling things behind the scenes, all right, and give you a puppet leader such as Biden, etc. But they're literally calling the shots, and under them, the world has completely been suffering, man. Like Aang said, Avatar: The Last Airbender. All right, you and your forefathers have instated the balance of this world. Therefore, shall pay the ultimate price, man. He was talking about the fire nations, but hey, all things are spiritual to a spiritual person. Roughly paraphrasing. That was representing Esau, man. He was given power to take peace from the earth. The earth is suffering right now, man. that they should kill one another, they was giving to them a great sword. All right, and a sword can go from any killing instrument. You know, from a damn 9mm gun to ultimately a nuke. That's the great sword, man. You know. Let's go to 1 Maccabees 3 and 48. I should have got that after. I should have got that Revelation 13 and 13, but it's all good. Because this is after the Renaissance period. All right, when they started painting over the saints. All right, they couldn't paint them all over, so they really just started destroying images, man. And 1 Maccabees 3 and 48, and lay open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likenesses of their images. All right, there's one guy who went to the Vatican, or I believe he went in Italy, and he seen a white icon, you know, that was painted over, and it was lights. All right, but hey, when he went to the black icon, it was lights out. All of a sudden the lights wasn't working. You know, they know what's going on, man. All right, search up the Russian icons of the Russian icons of the Dark Ages, man. That's why they call it the Dark Ages. All right, because Jake was in power, our people was in power, man. His devil was in his ass was in the mountains, man. Exodus 16. I was reading this morning before he said, because Yahweh, you know what Esau, you know, some was called his mountains, of course. All right, some was you know, Jake's slave, just to clear that up. Exodus 17 to 16, before he said, because Yahweh have sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So Jake is gonna be at it with Esau. Okay, hey, as soon as we got out of Egypt, man, Esau was on bullshit, man. They was warned. This chapter they was warned, man. All right, Moses had Joshua go and man, to fight against them, man. All right, and even to this day, there's constant tension, man. The scriptures say, I believe the Lord said He's gonna play enmity between us and Esau, man. You know, in that seed, roughly paraphrasing. All right. Let me get that. Salak, that's talking about the woman, Salak. But yeah, man, Esau, I'm glad I got that for the edification purposes, but Esau and Jake is always going to be at it, man. All right? So, hey, Esau is still back here today, man. All right? And all fingers point to one race. Where I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Rashab, Hashem, Kakodash, Shalom, and the Bod,